A pair of Republican lawmakers are moving to put the face of Charlie Kirk on U.S. currency. They want the U.S. Treasury to mint 400,000 silver dollar coins with Kirk's likeness on it next year.
The effort is being led by Congressman August Pfluger and Abe Hamada. In a statement, Representative Pfluger says Charlie Kirk was a conservative titan whose transformational impact on millions of Americans deserves permanent recognition alongside our nation's greatest leaders and influential figures. The statement continues, this commemorative coin will make Charlie the youngest American ever immortalized on legal U.S. currency, a fitting honor that cements his extraordinary legacy alongside presidents and founding fathers who shaped our republic.
The bill's chances of being passed are uncertain, but it's worth noting that the Treasury does not need congressional approval to place images or likenesses of people on currency. Fox News reports that the coins would have Kirk's face on one side and a Bible quote on the other side. The final design of the coin would be decided by the Treasury in coordination with President Trump.
All right, so what do you think about this, Lindsay?
Listen, let me just start with the fact that Charlie Kirk's death was a tragedy. I understand the impact that he had. He did something that most people have a trouble doing, is galvanizing the youth vote. I think that that's worth being noted and notable. I also think this is like extreme. You just mentioned in the reading that presidents are on our currency and people that were in political power that changed the trajectory of our country in a political position. And Charlie Kirk, by choice, I'm assuming, because he probably could have ran and won, was not. And so I just want to make sure that we are, because there are MLK is not on a coin, and these people, it's like...
I thought they did have an MLK silver dollar.
Do we? I don't...
There's also a Sacagawea one. I think Charlie Kirk is more important than Sacagawea.
Wait, why? I didn't. First of all, I didn't know that anybody uses silver coins, so I'm not even gonna lie. This story is like
it's more of a commemorative.
It's just a commemorative. But $400,000 sounds like a lot. Like, is his family gonna receive any of the benefits of this? Is there where does this money go? It just goes. You're printing the
into circulation.
Into circulation,
yeah.
But that's what I mean. It's like almost you're profiting off of this massive base, right? Millions of followers that he had to put it in commemoration. Like, does his family even want that, or are we just proposing random stuff?
Well, the government doesn't profit off of printing money.
I understand, but do they want that? Like, say it's still your likeness, right? He's a private citizen or was a private citizen. So now his face is on a coin. Do they want that? His likeness is being used. He's a private citizen, not in government, didn't ask to be honored in this way. So it's just like taking liberties also that perhaps maybe in consideration his family didn't want or need at this time. Maybe his wife wants to continue his legacy in a different way. I mean, I think it's worth a conversation rather than just proposing random bills about how we can make a day and how we can, it's just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, well, let's also not assume that his family didn't provide their approval, right? We don't know that. We don't have those details. I think, looking at, again, some of the other people who have been put on silver dollars, I don't see why it's such a big deal. It's a commemorative coin. There's also Challenger coins that have all sorts of things on them. We have commemorative stamps. Maybe a stamp would be more amenable to you. We have William F. Buckley.
I don't mind a stamp.
Right?
I don't mind a stamp.
Yeah, we've got William F. Buckley on the recent iteration of stamps from the U.S. Postal Service, as well as plenty of other political figures. I think they also put Keith Haring, the famous artist, on there.
Yes, I love Keith Haring.
Yeah, so there you go.
Okay, well, listen, you opened my mind to how many different options there are for people that are just in commemoration.
Yeah.
I think
it's not like he's going to be a permanent fixture on the coin, right? They're printing a limited amount for people to collect, or, I'm sure people will use them, but typically these are for things like coin collectors or people who supported Charlie or like Charlie who want to have this coin to be able to hang on to it and have it as a commemoration.
So in your opinion, basically anybody with outrage over this is just doing theatrics because it's not actually anything that hasn't been done multiple times in the past.
That's right. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay, so that was my biggest clarification. I'm thinking we're going to be seeing these things in circulation the rest of our lives. And it's not that I don't have a problem with Charlie Kirk or his family. I actually just am trying to understand how often this happens and why.
Yeah. It's not like they're replacing Abe Lincoln.
But the biggest issue for me is and I know we talked about the Minnesota lawmakers, Hortman, that was killed in political violence. The flags weren't even half-staffed for her, and she worked in politics. So we're setting precedents for Charlie Kirk, and I hope that we continue this. It's not that I don't think it should be done for him. It's that I hope it's done in the future, and we avoid having incidents like this, but I hope that it's done in the same way for people that are significant to others.
All right, that's going to do it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hills YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we are now available anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Have a good weekend.